So just before we go into the video, if you've got to this video because it talks about Battersea Powe station, I am actually a film photographer and I travel in London and go around London taking photographs of different places. So that's only a small part of this video and at the start. But if you're interested, I do film photography and I travel all over central London and out and about. So you may be interested in that as well. So enjoy the video. Okay, so I'm having one of those mad moments and I'm sat at home on a Saturday, really quite bored, and it's getting on towards midday. I've decided that I want to go to London. There's some photographs I've been meaning to shoot for a while, and Battersea Tube Station is now open. I wanted to go there because it's a new tube station. Not that I'm a tube fan or anything, it's just somewhere to go and see what there is to photograph there as well. So I'm going to do that. There's something I want to do at Waterloo, and I want to go to Piccadilly as well. So we'll see what happens, and hopefully get some nice shots. Now I'm finishing off a roll of Pan F, and I'm taking some Agfa Photo 100 with me as well, and I've got some Agfa colour film as well, some expired, but only expired by 3 years, so I'm going to take a roll of that just in case. And I've got my T70 with me, which has got the last few shots of pro image, so we'll see what happens. So I arrived at St Pancras Station, or it's actually St Pancras Hotel, which is the front of St Pancras Station, and I found a really interesting phone box to photograph, and the Pan F is just too slow a film to take the shot, so I've switched it over. So I'm going to develop half the roll of film, and then I'm going to use the rest of the Pan F on another occasion, and just use the Agfa Pan now. But there's rather an ostentatious sports car to my right. I don't know what it is, because I don't really do cars and sports cars. It doesn't really mean much to me, but because I've got the colour and it's kind of outrageous, I thought I'd take a shot of it and see how it come up with the pro image. Anyway, upwards and onwards. So the video is titled Battersea Powe Station, and I did go there as part of the actual day that I wanted to do and get some photographs. Now you're going to see some footage of me actually filming going up the escalators and leaving the actual tube station. I was unable to really film and talk to the camera outside because there was a guy busking and I would have got a copyright strike. So I'm just going to show you the photographs now that I took. Quite pleased with them. It was really overcast, quite a miserable day, but I still got some nice shots, I think, so you'll see those now. Okay, so I'm back from Battersea Powe Station, and I'm now just outside Waterloo. There's a couple of shots I want to take here. There's one I've just taken around the corner, which I may not show you. The reason being is I'm using Agfa Photo 100, and I'm not sure if it'll be the best film for that type of shot, so I may hold on to that. Let's just turn this around if I can. The most amazing cake shop. I've had cakes from it before. Now being diabetic, it's not best for me to go and have them, but it's truly amazing. So I've come to this part because there's a few photographs I want to take again that I didn't take before, and show you a few things that you may not have seen before. And yes, the classic cars are still there, which is what I wanted to take the photographs of. And then I wanted to show you whether recently or a few years ago shot a feature film. Okay, so this is Windmill Walk and Whittley Street, and you may have seen these in Call the Midwife. They used them quite a lot for this, but this gap here a few years ago was used for a film called The Aeronauts, and I was actually doing the Doctor Who tours around this area when they were actually building the set for this. I've actually got some set photographs, so if you're I think it's an Amazon Prime customer, the actual film The Aeronauts is free on there. So if you actually watch the first, I think it's about 2 minutes, and you get to see a kid run along here and then go down into like an alleyway where there's all sorts of different strange buildings. And I asked why they didn't film in the studio. They said they needed the long shot, apparently. It took them a week to build the actual set, and I think it's all over in about 20 or 30 seconds. But there's a shot I wanted to take just here, and the problem is with this, and this is the only reason I'd use Phony Shop for, is like this. See the alarms on the houses? It just like really puts you off it. But anyway, so I want to get a shot down there with the green door and the purple door in the distance. The problem is, obviously, it just looks modern, and when they make films, they can just CGI all that out, can't they? Now I've done a few shots down here, I'm heading towards the South Bank, and there's a like food market on a Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and there's a place I get, I think they're duck fried chips or duck fried fries, and they are sublime, they're lovely, I really like them. So I'm heading there for some lunch, and then I'm going to go to Oxford Circus and take some photographs around there, Chinatown, Piccadilly, and then I've got to go to Marylebone to plan a trip when I'm down in a few weeks, and I'm working till well after midnight, and it means getting a night bus back to St Pancras. So I've got to plan that journey. I need to know where the bus goes from after midnight. I think earlier on I said Oxford Circus, I meant Leicester Square, so I'm at Leicester Square. I'm going to take a few shots. It's just starting to drizzle with rain, so get a few shots here, and then I think I'll head back. I think I'll miss out Marylebone today because of the time I've got left, and it's starting to rain, so. So I'm back at St Pancras just having a cup of coffee now, and I've got about 6 or 7 shots I need to take with the Agfa. It's APX 100. Well, I always say photo, I don't know, but it's the Agfa APX 100. And most of the shots were taken at either 1.8 or 2.8. So I'm not holding up much hope for sharpness because I'm using the Praktica BX20. But we'll see. So I'm going to go out by St Pancras now, and there's some lovely like gasometers and stuff just around the corner, so I'm going to take a walk around there and see how far I get before I run out of film. So that St Pancras station behind me over there, and I'm walking around here now by the gasometers, and I just think it's going to be just too dark now to photograph on the 100 ISO. But what's nice is I know where it is now. I've never been round this way before, and I found a bit I've been looking for a long time. Well, not looking for, but you know what I mean. I actually knew the canals come this way, but I didn't know about these two locks just here. I've just done a shot, again 125th at 1.8, so I'm not too sure whether it's going to work. Oh, just as a side note, I didn't get the chips, the duck fat chips, because the queue was too long, and I'd have been waiting there hours to get them, so I didn't bother in the end. So I ended up having a meal deal at Tesco's. But anyway, it looks really, really cool all around here. There's some lovely barges just over there as well. Quite an interesting place. This is inside one of the gasometers that's been left as like a park. The rest of them I think are apartment buildings. And I think we're going to leave it there today. I've finished off the roll of Agfa APX 100, and I might try and get it developed tonight. I'm not sure. See how I feel when I get home. So heading back to Bedford in a little while. Right, catch you in the next video.